Fasting, that is water fasting for multiple days, gives me tremendous amount of energy rush. Now I know what you're thinking, Kasey. You're crazy. You're out of your mind. I'm dying when I don't even eat for 10 hours, 12 hours. And you're talking about multiple days of fasting. That's unbelievable. I get it. Most people don't believe it, but trust me, that's what happens to me every time I fast. My name is Kasey Shah. My life slogan is lifelong learner and a passionate teacher. I hope to give you some value for your time investment in this video. I have water fasted for up to 22 days straight, multiple times, 8 days plus, and hundreds of times single and 2 days fasting over my life. When I say that, I get energy rush. There are 3 different reasons. Number 1 is a brain, which is the biggest consumer of energy in our body. It switches from glucose-based energy to ketone energy sources when we deprive the body of the food for a few days. That is known as metabolic switch that happens. Ketogenic energy is considered like a clean energy, in equivalent of how we look at energy in general. It's clean energy for the brain, so brain functions better and more efficiently. Number 2, if you think about it, it's evolutionary science and survival science, in my opinion. Because in terms of evolution, human body is still going through evolution. Tens of thousands of years is nothing. So our body still remembers that we were hunter-gatherer just a few thousands of years ago. And when we don't eat food, when we deprive our body of food, those survival instincts kick in. Now, the human body will give a lot of energy to the brain so that human can hunt for the food and eat those deers, whatever we were eating in hunter-gatherer days. Little that it knows that I'm vegetarian, I don't eat meat, but that's in human evolution, genes and survival genes. That's how they kick in. The third reason is saving unnecessary energy. When I do long-term water fast, especially after the 3rd day, I become calm, much less restless. I feel composed. I do not waste any energy that I don't need to waste. So those are the 3 reasons I feel that I personally feel rush of energy when I do prolonged water fasting. Now I'll tell you some of my own experiences. When I did my first 8-day water fast many years ago when I was in college, I was playing cricket on day number 7 or 8 probably. And my friend Sachin, he came to see me back in those days. And he found me on the cricket ground and he was literally shocked. He was expecting me to lie in bed, not able to walk and things like that. But I had a rush of energy. Even the first time I did 8 straight water fast. Most recently, a couple of years ago, I did 22-day water fast. And during that time, I was golfing. I golfed probably 4 times within that 22 days, as late as 18th day of water fasting. I felt energetic. My golf shots were probably better than normal in terms of how I played. I felt good. Always feel energetic. I feel like I can physically do anything while I'm fasting. Steve Jobs, in his biography or one of his books written about him, talks about when he was doing this fasting, how energetic he felt as well. I feel the same way. In conclusion, I feel rush of energy in a good way when I do long-term fasting. It's not believable at first, but it is true. You can ask anyone who has done long-term water fasting. Most people would say so. Thank you very much, Kasey Shah.